welcome to the Toronto Brad Single Man Travel to Asia podcast. And tonight, on a Saturday night, we'll be discussing Johnny Somali and all of the adventures that he's been caught up in traveling to Asia, which have been, in my opinion, a detriment to the single man travel to Asia genre. So you guys may have heard by now that he went to Korea and he was engaging in all types of disrespectful behavior in stores and in public. But I think what really pushed the Koreans over the edge was he was desecrating a statue that they had installed as a remembrance of the Japanese occupation of Korea, which I think did go way over the line. And apparently he got a new passport, emergency passport, and he was telling his followers that it's all good, he's gonna leave. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy for him to leave Korea. He's looking at jail time, and probably more jail time than he did in Japan, which I think last time he was in Japan, he got in the same exact trouble. I think he did about 30 days. He'll do more than that this time. Alright guys, it's your boy. It's the T.O. It's a Friday. It's a Friday night. It's a Saturday night, man. We doing our licensing, man. We're doing our licensing for our life insurance and our mutual fund license. So we studying tonight. I have my pre-exam tomorrow, and then I got to do my provincial exam. So big ups for showing up. I haven't been doing any lives because I've been working on my insurance and my mutual fund licensing. This way I can work remote. Yeah, there's plenty of video online, man. There's plenty of video all over YouTube on Johnny Somali, man. All over YouTube, there's plenty of video. He was going crazy in the convenience stores in Korea. He desecrated the statue to the slavery, the sex slavery in Korea from the Japanese soldiers and all that. So yeah, there's plenty of video online of Johnny Somali behaving very badly. My whole point is that he's a detriment to the single man travel to Asia genre. Our single man travel to Asia genre, he's a detriment to that, you know. So I'm shocked that he still got a passport, to be honest with you. I'm shocked he still has a passport, man. Yeah, so he was terrible in the 7-Eleven, terrible at the War Monument. He's terrible everywhere he goes. He's terrible on the streets of Korea, getting in fights with random Koreans, other streamers, Korean streamers, getting in fights with the police. But at the same time, the other streamers are targeting him as well, man. You know, the other streamers, when they knew that Johnny Somali was coming to Korea, they were ready for Johnny Somali. They were there, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. So they were ready for him. So he was getting in all kinds of fights all over Korea. He actually had one guy. I think one of these guys was one of the special forces soldiers. Jumped him from behind in Korea, and they did a number on him. His face got all bandaged up, because the special forces guys went to work on him. The Korean special forces, they went to work on him, man. And yeah, man, he's persona non grata in Korea, man. So yeah, man, yeah, it's crazy, man. Johnny Somali, that guy is insane, and I don't know what we can do. I don't know what we can do, or what we want to do, or anything like that. But anyways, guys, I'm studying for my licensing, so I just thought, hey, if I'm gonna study for my licensing, then I'll invite you guys to study. We can talk about John Jones. We can talk about Mike Tyson. We can talk about Johnny Somali. We can talk about everything that's been going down this weekend, because I know this weekend's been crazy. A lot of fights going down this weekend, so I know everybody's getting all excited for that too. So I know you guys have other things that you guys are doing, but you know, I gotta study for my exam. Tomorrow is my pre-exam, and then I have the provincial exam after that, depending on how I do on this pre-exam. And obviously, if I can get this set up, then I can get money from insurance sales, mutual fund sales, and I can also get money from the residuals, so assets under management. So depending on assets under management, I can even manage my own assets. So yeah. No, I don't think he makes his money on YouTube. I think he makes the majority of his money on Kick or Twitch. I don't think he's really that big of a YouTuber. I think he's more of a Kick or a Twitch, but I think he may have gotten kicked off of those ones. But he's so big that he can make money all kinds of different ways. You know, he's probably making money on his PayPal. He probably has all the different options to get support, and I'm sure he has millions of supporters, so it doesn't take much for him to make enough money to survive. He's gonna make enough for the kind of traveling that he does, man. Oh, he's banned on YouTube. Oh, he only has Rumble now. Okay. Okay, he's only on Rumble. Oh shit, well his Rumble is probably massive. Let me just check out his Rumble. I bet you his Rumble is huge. I don't have any doubt about that, man. So, yeah. But, yeah. Let me check out his Rumble. Let me make sure I'm subscribed. I'm big for Rumble. I'm big for free speech, man. I'm not a person that's against free speech, man. So I'm not against Rumble at all, man. I got my own Rumble account because I don't like that YouTube is always censoring, so I set myself up with my own Rumble account as well. So you know, you know. What's my secret to getting many subscribers? I've plateaued. I can't get many subscribers. I don't know. I think what happened was, Ron, I did a couple of videos, and the videos were just, I guess, YouTube liked the videos, and then those videos were the videos that got me a lot of subscribers. I think I did a video about single man travel to Asia, and I did another video. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah, mainly that video got me a lot. And I think I did one on LDR or something like that. I don't know. But I did a couple of videos that did well, and I got a lot of subscribers from that. But I guess they're still not into live streaming. I guess they're more like watching videos and stuff. Because I got a couple thousand views on those videos, and that's when I got a lot of subscribers, man. So that's the secret. You gotta do like a sometimes you need to do like a vlog type of video, Ron, and then that's gonna get your subscribers. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You can't just rely on the live stream. If you do the vlogs, you will see sometimes one of your videos will get a few. And then I remember I did a vlog a few months ago. Was it a few months ago? On Don't Bring Them Home. And I know I got at least 100 or 200 subscribers off of that video. It's called Don't Bring Them Home. And I thought it would get me more people in the live, but the thing is, it's getting me subscribers, but it's not getting me more people in my live. So, yeah, but it's okay. If you want to get subscribers, that's the trick. You make a really catchy little, like a vlog, and you will get a lot of subscribers. So that's my secret to getting subscribers. But I think I did it once or twice where I got like 100 subscribers or 50 or 60 subscribers from the vlogs. But if I don't make vlogs, I don't get any subscribers. So as you can see, once I stop making the vlogs, bam, I don't get any, the subscribers, I don't get any more. So that's my secret, Ron. So Ron, start making vlogs, man. Yeah. Viking remembers I made a vlog. That vlog didn't do anything, though. The vlog that I did on the Skin So Soft, the Asian massage parlor, that video didn't do too well for me. Actually, I think I didn't even get like 100 views on that video. Didn't even get me 100 views. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Johnny Somali's still here and live, man. But he's getting low views, man. I don't know. Can you live stream from this guy? I don't know, man. If you can live stream in here. And there you go, man. Don't need to be studying, to be honest, man. What happened to the hair? My hair, I know I gotta dye it again, man. I gotta dye it again, man. That's the thing, man. I'm just going through Johnny Somali's videos here, man. Yeah, we're on Dennis Rodman's single man side of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Johnny Somali, man. George Floyd, yeah, man. Yeah, this guy is serious, man. I see he talks with a lot of people that I know. He talks with Sneeko. He talks with a Syrian girl. So he talks with the people that I kind of follow. Those guys on the Twitter. So he does seem to talk to a few of those guys that I do meet in Pattaya. Yeah, so I'm just going through my investments here tonight, guys. We're gonna be studying tonight, so you guys are studying with Toronto Brad. You guys get to study with the dog, the T.O. tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for watching my vlog while I do my streaming and I do my studying. So yeah, we're gonna do some major studying. Maybe I'm gonna do an all-nighter for studying tonight, man. I'll be in Pattaya soon. Very soon I'll be in Pattaya. I haven't booked my flight, but I'll be in Pattaya very soon. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll be in Pattaya very soon, and yeah, man, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be enjoying, man, relaxing, like real retirement, getting myself. That's my pre-retirement, man. I'm gonna be there for my pre-retirement once I get this insurance nonsense all set up. I'm in pre-retirement mode. I can set my little business up and put it on autopilot and then just relax in Thailand. So that's the whole plan. I got to get the licenses. I got to get the mutual fund license, my insurance license. Then I can put this business on autopilot and I can be in Thailand, or I can, at least when I'm in Canada, I can relax. I don't have to stress with a job and this and that, you know. It seems like you're a lot of talk and no action. What do you mean, Ron? I was in Philippines in February. I went to Philippines in February, right? March. I was in Philippines in March. That means I'm still, if I travel, when I plan to travel, that means I'll be overseas twice this year. So you can't say I'm all talk, no action. I'm overseas twice this year. When I went overseas to Philippines, I was over there for almost a month. And then when I go to Thailand, I'm going for a month. So are you saying I'm all talk, no action? The reason is I have a job where I have to be on site. I don't have a job where I can be overseas and working. That's why I'm doing this license right now. So if I can do this license, this is a great type of job where I don't have to be in Canada to run this business. I can run it from anywhere. It's a business you can run electronically. It's a business that you can downstream. So I don't have to be tied to a physical location in Canada. So yeah, I'm gonna be in. I don't want to say the specific date when I'm gonna be in Thailand, but I'm telling you guys, it's not too far away, man. You guys just hold on to your panties, man. Hold on to your panties. Don't be like Mike Tyson, man. Hold on to your panties, guys. You guys gonna see me in Thailand soon, man. You know. So yeah, man. Barry's the one that's always talking, and yo, I don't understand how Barry has all of these simps, all of these people go into his chat. I know a lot of them are trolls that go into Barry's chat. And yeah, man, he's all talk, no action. He never goes anywhere. Went to Philippines, we didn't see nothing. He never does any vlogging. You know, he never does any vlogging when he goes overseas. Like he gives zero content, man. And I don't understand how people follow somebody that gives you zero content. At least when I was in the Philippines, I took you to the bikini contest, you know. I took you to Makati. I took you to Malate. We did the live stream and walking around Malate. Barry doesn't do anything, man. And he doesn't keep his live stream active either. He takes it down. Like, I'm not going to quit my job without any income, man. Not quitting my job without income, man. Yeah, and we had little Nita with us, you know. I think I have some. I don't know if I put any Nita pictures up here, guys. I don't think I have any Nita pictures here, guys. I wanted to show you guys some Nita pictures. But you know, when I went there, at least I made some Nita content for you guys, man. You guys get to see some Nita content, man. And then I saw Barry posted that video with Nita saying that she's 60 years old or something. Hmm. Yeah, and yeah, it's so mean to Nita, man. Oh my God, poor Nita. Nita don't talk to me anymore, man. Nita asked me for some money, and I said no, and so now Nita don't talk to me. I told Nita no money, no money. And then Nita's like no talking to me now, cause no money, man. When you tell these girls no money, then that's it. They stop talking to you, man. So Nita stopped talking to me, man. You know. So that was the end of that, boy. Once Nita said no money, no money, no honey, that was it, man. That was it for Nita, boy. She wanted that money, and I said no. I said no, Nita, I can't do that. And yeah, that was it for Nita, boy. And Nita always jealous of April Islander girl. She's always April Islander girl, April Islander girl, man. Yeah, G Cash, bank account, you know. The second you say no, that's it. No, I'm not talking to you anymore, you know, and that's it. Oh, you're insulting me. She'll give you some big long story, so I said forget that shit, man. I ain't dealing with none of that nonsense, man. I'm an old man. I ain't got time for that, man. Yeah, so it's life. I was looking to see if I have any nice pictures here from Nita. Why did you let Nita run you in, Phil? I don't know, on point. That's a good question, on point. I should have known, man. I shouldn't let these girls run me there, but you know. She did take some nice pictures with me. I should have posted some nice pictures there with Nita. There's Nita. Rent don't own. Everybody has a sob story, man. Yeah. There's little Nita. Little Nita. There's me with my package. That's my package right there, guys. You can see I'm packing. I'm packing. I'm ready to go, man. I'm not joking around, man. And Nita does not look like she's 60, man. I'm older than Nita. If you guys think Nita's 60, how old do you think I am, man? You guys must think I'm like 70 years old, man. If you think Nita's 60 years old. This guy, what's this guy? Ricky Drama was saying she's 60 years old. I'm like, Ricky, shut up, guy. Ricky looked like he's 80 years old. He's Ricky, you telling me Nita looked like 60? Did Ricky look in the mirror? Did Ricky look in the mirror? Say shit. I look like I'm 80 years old, man. Ricky Drama was going off talking about Nita looking like she's 60. I should be like, Ricky, guy, go take a look in the mirror, guy. Tell me how old you look, guy. Nita's only 46, man. I don't know. She's 46, 48 or something like that. She's just a young thing, man. Compared to me, she's just a young thing, man. I'm an old man, and she's just a young thing, and Ricky's saying she's 80 years old or something, man. Dad, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. I look like an old man, and she look like young to me, man. Look at me. I look old, and she looks young. Compared to me, she looks young. I'm the one that looks like an old man. Look at me. I'm the one that looks old. He's getting all upset with me because she's saying she's 60. Look at me. At least I'm truthful. I'm honest with myself that I'm not a young guy. You know, I'm truthful. I'm an old man. Like, come on. And, I don't have no thing, man. She, she does not look like my mother, guy. Take a look at me. My hair is all gray. Her hair is not gray at all. My hair is all gray. Look at my hair. All gray. It's getting... My hair is all gray. I have wrinkles. Look at this. I have wrinkles in my forehead. I have wrinkles around my eyes. Wrinkles around my mouth, I look like I'm 60 years old, man. What are you talking about? I'm getting ready to retire, man. How would Philippines have been if you weren't hanging out with Nita? If I wasn't hanging out with Nita, I think maybe I would have hung out with that girl, that old lady, what's her name? Gloria Lopez. Maybe I would have hung out with Gloria Lopez, maybe? Guy, if you want to prove that I look much older than Nita, here, look at this picture right here. Look at this picture. You can see right here who looks old and who looks young. Who looks like the older person here? I look like an old man compared to Nita, man. And you guys are always on me. You guys are like, oh, she's older, man. Look at me, man. I look like I'm 70. I look like I'm the 70-year-old. She looks like she's 40. I look like I'm 70, man. I think when you see me in real life with her, I don't think people think that everyone thinks I'm old. Like, I'm much older than her, man. I look much older than her. Look at my face. All my forehead's all wrinkled up and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So, look at that. Look at my... I wish I should have put this picture on there so you guys could see it. Look at my forehead compared to hers. My forehead's all wrinkled. My eyes are all wrinkled. My hair is all gray. And her hair is not gray. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I'm going to Thailand, guy. I'm not going back to Philippines, man. I'm not going back to Philippines. I'm going to go to Thailand, man. I'm going to go to Thailand. I'm going to go to Thailand, man. You know what I'm saying there? So, look at that picture. Look at that. There you go, right there. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to be heading to Thailand, guys. We're going to go to Soy 6. We're going to be doing a lot of work on Soy 6. I'll be doing a lot of work on Soy Bacau. I'll probably be doing a lot of work on Beach Road. So you guys will see me streaming out there. Beach Road, Soy Bacau. Stick to Phil's. Thailand is cooked. Yeah, I heard Thailand's cooked, but I haven't been to Thailand for a while. And I don't have Nita with me, so what's the point of going to Philippines if I don't have Nita? So I don't have nothing really going on in Philippines. But Nita is a bit of a nuisance, man. Need to get my whistle wet. Last time I got my whistle wet, I ended up with the drip. The last time I got my whistle wet, I was peeing razor blades, man. So I'm gonna be so careful now. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful in the Philippines, man. These girls in the Philippines don't use condoms, so you guys know that already. So it's not a real thing, man. I'm not going to Philippines with no guy, man. I don't need no wingman on point. I travel solo. I'm not like I don't need no wingman. I just travel solo, man. All most of these guys here in the chat on point, we don't travel with a wingman. We go solo. And on point, man. What's the deal, man? You're my biggest supporter. I never seen you do a super chat on point. You should be throwing it in, rich boy. You should be throwing in some, you should throw in a big super chat, $100 super chat on point. I'm waiting for that day you drop $100 super chat on me, guy. I ain't seen that shit yet on point. Want to see that $100 pop right onto my screen right there. Or better yet, on point, drop a $500 super chat. And you'll amaze everybody in the chat. If you drop a $500 super chat, everybody in no man, forget $100. On point can drop $500. What's the maximum super chat you can drop on point? I want these boys to see who I'm rolling with out here. Drop if you can drop $1,000 super chat, that'd be amazing. But it would be no point. You're just down the street. You could just give me the $1,000 in cash. There's no point. Because then Google takes $300. It's just to show off, you know. You could just drop $1,000 super chat in here just to show off. But you wouldn't have to do that because you just live down the street. Yo, man. On Point's loaded, man. On Point's a rich boy, man. On Point lived near Drake. On Point lived near Drake, man. He's a rich boy, man. He lives near Drake's house, man. So, it's all good, man. Nita's cooking show. Hey, Nita, how you doing, man? How are you gonna do mutual funds in Thai? I'm gonna downstream it on point. I'm gonna downstream it, guy. I'm not gonna. Once I set up my business here, I'm gonna run it part time, but I'm gonna downstream it, down channel it. That's how you do it overseas. Because obviously, if I'm in Thailand, I can't sign the contracts when I'm in Thailand, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna downstream it, or I'm gonna refer it off to my downstream. I'm gonna refer all the business to my downstream. That's the plan anyway. Yes, Nita, how are you doing, man? We got all the Toronto girls and boys in the house. We got Nita's cooking show. We got On Point in the house. All the Toronto boys in the house, man. On Point, drop a super chat. I want these boys to see you a rich boy, man. Let them see how rich you are, man. Toronto Brad, were there any repercussions on the... No, man. Of course not, man. Of course there weren't any repercussions, man. There were no repercussions. Nobody care about that shit, man. Nobody give a shit what she has to say, man. Nobody gives two shits what that Karen had to say. Nita's cooking show. Thank you for being my big supporter. Why are you up? Nita's cooking show. I'm getting my license, my life insurance license. I want to be working independently financial services. At what age should I get life insurance? You can get life insurance between 18 and 80. There's no real stopping you from getting life insurance whenever you want to get it. But you don't really have a need for life insurance. You don't got no kids. You don't have no dependents. You don't have a wife, really. But I guess if you love your mom or your dad, you can get insurance. And so if anything happens to you, your mom or dad could get the benefit out of that. But, yeah, for a guy like you, I would just say the best type of insurance for a guy like you would be to get a whole life policy, I would say, with a cash value, so you have some built-in assets. Because a term policy doesn't do anything for you because you don't have a wife, you don't have a kid, right? So what's the point of getting a term insurance policy? It's not going to be no benefit to anybody, really. So I would say for you to get a whole life insurance policy with a nice cash value and, maybe segregate it out, man. I would say that too. That would be my answer. Depends, man. But like I said, I don't know your financial situation. You have a house. I would say, you know what? A term would be good for your house. Because you have a house and you have a mortgage on it, if you want to make sure that the house stays within your family, you might want to get a term to cover the balance of your mortgage. You could do that. You know, you don't like segregation. Oh yeah, you're from Maryland. You guys don't like segregation in Maryland. I know that. So yeah, Ron, I would say, okay, you know what? Let's say you don't have kids, you don't have a wife. What you could do is get a term policy to cover the balance of your mortgage. So if anything happens, bam, your mortgage is covered. You can do that. That's what I'd recommend. Either that or go with a whole life policy because you don't got no wife, no kids, no dependents. That way you can build up the cash value and then you have a little bit of an asset. And the good thing about it is you can turn it into an annuity. And you can turn it into annuity, and then you can pay yourself out at your like retirement. You can use it as a pension benefit. But anyways, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know insurance law in the United States, so I'm giving you Canadian law. So it may be a little bit different, but the product that I'm offering is from an American company. So yeah, you know, it's all good, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna run this shit downstream, but the whole point is I don't want to know this shit, Thailand here, and I want to be in Thailand relaxing on the beach. My downstream is gonna be the one that's gonna have all the knowledge. They're gonna be the ones selling this shit, and I'll just collect the residuals. But at the same time, the good thing, Thailand there, is that you can make the money on the side. Like you can do a side hustle. You sign a contract. You sign one contract on a whole life. You maybe make $1,000 on that, right? So, hey man, it's worth it, right? One whole life policy, and you sign that contract, bam. That's on an annuity, bam. That's $1,000. You sign a couple of those a week. You're rolling, you're laughing, man. You sign a couple of those a week, you're making 2,000-3,000 a week. You're laughing, man, on a whole life policy. If I sell a term policy, obviously it's not as good. The term policy, maybe I make 100 or 200, but on a whole life policy, it's gonna make some big money. Especially if I sell a group plan or anything like that, that's big money there. Then I'm gonna be really cooking at that stage. I'm cooking, man. you know, so I could be really rolling in big money there. But like I said, the whole point is I don't want to be doing it. I want to be in Thailand or the other option is, here's the other option. You come to Canada, a couple of months, you just roll up $20,000 worth of business, and then you relax maybe for a month, and then you can just fly back out again. You can roll up $20,000-$30,000 worth of business when you come back to your home country. Bam, you fly back out again. And then you can just rinse and repeat. And that way, the main thing is that I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm collecting my full pension. So for Canada, I don't know if you guys know, in Canada, you need to be in the country to collect your pension. It can't be like in the States, like I see those boys in the US, they collect their pension and they're not even in the States. So I know like those black guys in the United States, like what you call them, Chocolate Man in Thailand, or Q What It Do, or all them boys that are YouTubing, those black guys, those military guys on disability. Those guys are on pension, but they're overseas. In Canada, you have to be living in Canada to collect your full pension. So you can't live in Thailand and collect your full pension. The only way you collect your full pension is if you have a work pension, but you can't collect your government pension if you're overseas, Because the business that I'm doing here, it's all run through your downstream. So everything that they sell rolls up to you. It's like you're setting up your own business. So actually what I was talking to a friend at work was you can set up, and another good thing is Thailand here, and I forgot to tell you this, when you set up an insurance business, when you set up your insurance business, you get it all set up, you have your business license with the province. Now you can go to the feds and you can get a loan for $100,000 or $200,000 to grow the business. So you can actually go to the feds and get a couple $100,000, $200,000 or $300,000 to blow up your business. So what I would do is you could set up a storefront and then actually have a real storefront office. So you could do that as well. With the feds. Only once you do that, you're laughing, man, because you could they'll roll you out a couple $100,000 to get the business going, and bam. And then of course, based on your credit, obviously, if you have good credit, it's not going to be an issue A downstream means you have people underneath you, man. Thailand Heron, man. Abyss. You have zero morals. What are you talking about, Abyss? What do you mean I have zero morals, man? Everything that I'm doing is 100% legit, man. I'm a very moral person, man. I just want to retire, man. I don't want to be, man. And whom are the underwriters? We can sell from any insurance company. There's no we don't have to sell from our own company. We can sell mutual funds from any company, and as well, I think the insurance as well. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's just directly through my own company. Legit. Who would work under you? I have to get my own staff. But here's the good thing, Thailand Heron. Let me tell you the trick that's going on right now. Let me tell you the trick about the staffing. So right now, as you know, in Canada, even in the United States, we have this crazy mass migration. So basically, what's happened is the government has mass migrated millions of people from the third world to United States and Canada. Millions, even Canada, within a year, 1.5, 2 million people came into Canada. So obviously, they're mass migrating more people than we actually have jobs for. So you can see where I'm going with this, right? You see where I'm going with this. So you can see my downstream is going to be right there for me. And the good thing is they can sell in their own community, so I don't have to be a part of it. And then everything they sell, I get a piece of it. So they can sell in their own community. They don't have to be selling to the white people. They can just sell to their own community. I'm the upstream. They can do their thing, and then I'm just going to make my money. Yeah. Yeah, well, listen, the corporations have lost their minds. The corporations say send us 2 million people so we have slave labor, so people are fighting for a job. That's what they want. Well, hey, man, I want to help these people get a job. So once I get my full license, I'm going to help you get a job. I'm going to be like, hey, I know you're looking for a job here. I know you guys can't get a job. I know everyone's saying they can't get a job. Guess what? I'll give you a job. I roll up my $200,000 or $300,000 government loan. I set up my storefront. I can hire my staff. Bam, I'm in Thailand. These boys run it for me. That's it. That's how we got to roll, man. It's 2024, man. It's the age of mass migration and corporate kickbacks. So this is how we got to roll these days, man. Yeah, man. Yo, on point. Yeah, they're trying to kick. I know they're trying to kick all these international students out. I know. I know they're going to try to kick them out now because now what they see is happening is that the international students are are getting exploited by people like me. Will be exploiting them, and we don't got no morals, man. I don't care if the government shipped in all these billions of kids here and they're all looking for a job. Then shit, I'll give them a job, man. You know. So I'm gonna hook these international students up with a job. They can work for me. They'll work on my downstream. They can sell to each other. I don't give two shits. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be in Thailand. They can sell that shit here. This is their country now anyway, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here. So the government wants them to be the country, so give them the job, and then you take off to Thailand. You go relax. Let these kids try to sell this insurance to each other. It's all good. It works for me, man. I don't have no problems with that shit at all. So yeah, that's how we're gonna roll, man. That's how it's gonna be, right? So yeah. I'm trying to study tonight, man. But if their bookies are selling to brokers, not a good business plan. Yeah. So yeah, it's all right, man. I don't mind. I just do my own thing, man. So I'm right now. I'm happy to do my thing, man. Look at this picture, man. Look at me, man. I look like an old man. I'm an old geezer. I look like an old geezer. Look at my face, man. It's all wrinkled up and angry. My face all Canadian Vasily. What am I studying? Law? No, I'm doing insurance, man. I'm doing insurance. I thought I talked to you about it already, Vasily. Vasily, I already talked to you about what I'm studying, man. I think we were talking about this down at Union Station. I was telling you that I'm trying to get my insurance license so I can retire, man. I told you already. I'm an old man. I want to retire, man. Vasily, you're a young guy too, so you're a young guy. You should do it too, right? Because if you're a young guy, Vasily, I would say go for it, Canadian Vasily. You know, looking sad under the thumb there. I know, man. Yeah, man, you can make good money, man. You can make good money, Vasily. Like, I was just telling these guys, on a term, you're gonna make a couple hundred. On a whole life, you'll make 1,000, maybe 500 to 1,000. You're gonna make some good money on a whole life policy, and it don't take much to get your license. So I'm doing my pre-licensing right now. And yeah, man, I was telling these boys, you come back home, you sell 3 or 4 policies, you already got like $4,000. You could do that in like, honestly, you can do that in a week because it's just one person per day. You have one appointment per day. So let's say in a week you have 7 appointments. Of the 7 appointments, you get 4 sales. 2 are whole life and 2 are term. That week you made about $2,500. So yeah, and then if you have a downstream, that's where the money gets really crazy. Once you get your downstream built, you know, yeah, if you got a downstream, then just take what you just made there and maybe double it or triple it up, man. Once you got a good downstream as well. And like I said, you have all these international students here now, Vasily, and they cannot get a job, man, because obviously 2 million came in, and you're gonna Thailand Hero, you have a laptop, right? You ever used a laptop before? On your laptop, there's a couple of programs that I'm going to tell you about. Top secret, okay? One of them is called Excel. And basically what Excel is a spreadsheet. All right? So if you ever heard of Excel, it's a spreadsheet. And what you do is there's cells in that spreadsheet, Thailand Huron. You put the name, okay? And then you put the phone number, and then you call it, and then you make that list as big as you damn well can. And then, yeah, I don't think it's that hard to nail down 7 appointments. Let's say 5 of them flake. So then you have to book like 14, 20 appointments a week. Because of course they're going to flake, man. Can you give me a job? Migrate. Billy Blue is in the house, man. Welcome, Billy Blue. In Thailand. I don't know how much longer you're going to be in Thailand, Cheap Charlie, but I'm going to be in Thailand, I'm thinking shortly. Maybe less than 5 weeks I'll be in Thailand. So hopefully you're there, Cheap Charlie. I don't know if you're going to be still there in 5 weeks, but I hope to be in Thailand by end of December. Beginning of January, I should be there. I'm going to book my flight. If I don't book my flight this week, I have to book my flight for my leave of absence. If I don't book it this week, I'll book it in the next week, man. Yeah, so you have to, yeah, cool. Guy, take a look here. Take a look. This is, this is a phone. This is a phone. This is my laptop. See, right in my office here. This is a phone, laptop. You're just calling people in your warm network, really, man. You know how these businesses work. It's like any financial consulting business, man. You have a spreadsheet. Guy, I used to sell IT. I used to sell IT. I used to sell the hardware for the servers. Okay, same shit. I used to do that for a living when I was a kid. I had a laptop and I had a cell phone, and it was exactly the same shit. And I don't know why you guys act like it's a hard thing to do, man. You just take your laptop, you take as many names as you can find and think, you flood them onto your Excel spreadsheet, you put as many phone numbers on there, and then you can track the status of your sales or your appointments on your damn spreadsheet. It's not hard to do, man. Yeah, man. Man, I'm a manager, so obviously my warm network is huge. My warm network of people that trust me as a leader at a warehouse is huge, man, because I have staff in the hundreds. So obviously I have a huge warm network of people that I work with that I can just approach for this. Yeah, I know. I don't care, man. If the Sikhs want to come to Canada, they come, or they don't come. I don't care. One way or the other, I think we got way too many people, so that's why the government is shutting it down right now. That's why the government's shutting it down, man. They're saying there's way too many people. Like in 1 year, 1.5 million people came to Canada. That's insane. Canada's a small country, man, and most of them come to Toronto. So you can imagine, on paper, Toronto's population is 7 or 8 million, but with the GTA, but man, it's more than that by about 1 million or 2 million more than what the actual official number is. So on the government, the website, they might say Toronto's population is 7.1 million, but in reality, it's probably closer to 9 or 10 million. You know, yeah. You believe they're gonna shut it? No, well, the corporations want mass migration. Come on, let's face it. Corporations don't want. First of all, the corporations don't like where corporations don't like having people go from job to job, man. Yeah, Toronto would be fine. Exactly, Vasily. But here's the thing. The corporations love mass migration because the corporations, they don't want Canadian workers because Canadian workers can tell them to go shove it. And they got sick of Canadian workers telling them to shove it. So anytime your boss is mean to you at work and you're Canadian, you just tell your boss, go take a hike. I'm out of here. you know. But with the international students, with the temporary workers, they can't do that. They're beholden. It's like a modern day slavery. They can't tell the boss go take a hike because if they tell the boss go take a hike, they're on the next flight out of Canada. So they cannot tell their boss no. But Canadian born people like me or Vasily or On Point, if anybody were to tell us what to do on the job, or they told us something we don't like, we're just going to tell them to go take a hike. You're going to find somebody else. And so the corporations got sick of that. And so that's the reason why they don't like hiring Canadian born people for the job. They want to hire people that cannot say no to the work. That's why this whole mass migration thing is so huge right now. You know. Yeah, of course I can. Yes, Thailand here, and I can. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people in 1 year. But they said they're going to cut it down to like 600,000 or 700,000. But let's see what happens. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it's the same. It's not just Canada. It's happening in the United States. It's happening in Europe. It's also happening in Australia because the women in our country do not like the men in our country. So there's no babies. So that's another part of the problem too, is that the women, like I like to say that, oh, well, the black women in the United States are the reason for women across the entire Western world not making kids. Because the black women are the ones that are telling the white women, you better make sure that you get a man that's making six figures. You better make sure he has a Mercedes, or else you don't make no babies with him. So, if you don't get no granite countertops. So I blame the black women for infecting all of North America with this nonsense, man. The black women are they're the ones that started all of this nonsense, and they made the white women toxic as well. So the black women made themselves not only toxic, but they also made the white women toxic. And now the white women are also like trying to get a gangster type of guy. They want a tough gangster, like that. So yeah, man, it made the whole dating scene in North America and in Western Europe, it made it crazy. Unless you're like 6 feet tall, 6 feet 6 with big muscles, these girls not interested in you, or unless you're a millionaire, So yeah, it made it rough, man. True, and even before we take job, we'll be asking for that fair salary and compensation. Exactly, man. Vasily knows what's going down, man. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to do this business. I'm trying to do my licensing, and I'm gonna try to get as much out of this course as I can, man. I'm enjoying it, right? So I like it, man. I like the old days when you could just go from job to job, man. But now you can't do that. When the government's bringing in 2 million people a year, you can't just go from job to job. You can't just be, shit, this sucks. I'm going to get another job. They made it so you can't go from job to job. This is why they did it, man. They made it so the corporations have more control over you. It's like a modern day slavery, man, to be honest, man. What's Lindsay Lohan? Oh shit, I still have that my old picture up there. Let me take that picture down, guys. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I have that old picture up there. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry you guys had to see that picture of me and Nita. Yeah, man. I don't know if I have any other good pictures here. Let me see if I have something good. I don't have any. I didn't put any new pictures in here. I think I have a picture of Nita. I do my Nita picture. There's my Nita picture. My favorite Nita picture. I have a lot of. Back in the day, Nita gave me so many pictures, but I don't have that many Nita pictures anymore. Before I had so many. But Nita's not giving me that many pictures anymore. The Nita pictures. I don't have any good Nita pictures anymore, man. I used to have so many. You guys, I should post them all up there, man. Yeah, the Nita picture. This is me and did you guys see this picture? I should post this picture when I'm in there the SM Mall at Chinese New Year. You know, there's me a little get up. I'm like Cheap Charlie, man. I'm like the Cheap Charlie of the Philippines right there, man. I'm the Cheap Charlie of the Philippines, man. I'm just doing my thing out there in the Philippines, man. So you guys know already, man. Oh shit, I got some cool pictures here, man. I should post these pictures up, man. I'm gonna post these pictures in my next live stream. I'll post these pictures up, man. So you guys get a chance to see all this shit, man. I got some cool pictures here from the Philippines, man. I think I did this picture when I was oh, this is me gambling. I never posted this. Maybe I'll post this in my next video. When I was gambling in the Philippines. This is my next, this will be my next vlog, man. Those are sick. Canadian. This is my, alright. I'm too crazy, man. I'm a crazy guy. I'm a crazy guy, man. So. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for supporting, man. And look at this nice meal I had out there in the Philippines, man. Wow. Especially the gambling one. Yeah, Vasily, I'll make a new vlog. So, Vasily, what I notice is with my YouTube, I get more subscribers when I make my vlogs. My live stream's not so exciting, obviously. So, obviously what I'll do is I'll make more vlogs. I get more subscribers. YouTube promotes my vlogs a lot more than my live stream, so maybe I'm just gonna start doing that, you know. Yeah, man. Making a lot of live streams and stuff like that. But it's all good, man. Me and Nita having too much fun in the Philippines, man. Yeah, when I'm going there in the casino, yeah, I'll do that. But yeah. I wanna do a big ups. Oh, wait, I found pictures. So what I'm gonna do here, I do have some better pictures of Nita. I do have some pictures. So I do have some nicer pictures. I can next time I do my live, I might just I might include some of my my Nita pictures in my vlog in my live stream. You know, it's cool, man. Wow, did everybody go? My live stream down? What happened? Where is everybody, man? You guys still here? Yeah, Vasily. Yeah, so Vasily, I was watching. I saw you went live today, but the problem was, Vasily, I was in class. So you went live today, and you went live the past couple of days. I was in class and I was studying, so I wasn't able. I think you met up with Sapand. Was it C-Pan or was it Liam? Because I saw you were going live, but I couldn't tune in because I was in class, man. Good move, Turf Nita. Turf Nita guy. Oh, come on, man. These guys want me to turf Nita. Poor Nita, I like Nita, man. Why are you guys so mean on Nita? Oh shit, Vasily is not a mod. I need to make Vasily a mod. I didn't realize you're not a mod, guy. How is Vasily not a mod, man? There you go, Vasily. Sorry, man. I went live. Yeah, okay, Vasily, man, you're a mod, man. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you're not a mod. I never seen you in the chat before, so I never made you a mod. But I just made you a mod right now because I just picked up my phone. Then I said, hey, shit, this guy's not a mod. So now I made him. I made Vasily a mod. Guys, this guy has a channel, a YouTube channel at Destination Toronto. Yeah, Vasily. So if you guys like walking around big cities and stuff like that, like Johnny Strides, you know Johnny Strides, he hangs out with our boy. So Vasily, you might not know this, but you might not know Vasily, but your boy Johnny Strides hangs out in our genre. So Johnny Strides hangs out with Jeff Lepard. So you might know Jeff Lepard as Travel Fund 69. And we go to Thailand and Philippines, this and that. And you know Johnny Strides goes out to Asia too, right? So Johnny Strides is part of our genre as well. So I don't think you know that. So when Johnny Strides in Thailand, he's hanging out with us. When we out there, he's hanging out with Jeff Lepard. So I don't know if I'm going to meet up with him. When the next time I meet up with Johnny Strides, I might be in Thailand. I might not be in Toronto, man. Oh, you know about that. Okay, yeah, because like a few of us guys here in Toronto, we're from Toronto, but we don't really vlog about Toronto, man. We more about vlogging Thailand. Actually, I think Jeff Lepard has a vlog with Johnny Strides. I saw he was doing a vlog with Johnny Strides. I don't know if he was doing it on his Travel Fund 69. I saw he was going to do a vlog with Johnny Strides. There it is. Look at that. Johnny Strides. I think tomorrow, Travel Fund 69 and Johnny Strides. So Johnny Strides is a big streamer in Toronto. He's not really a part of Thailand genre, but he goes to Thailand, so I guess he's part of the Thailand genre. But he's the biggest street walking kind of YouTuber in Toronto is Johnny Strides. And he's part of our community too. So he's got over 120,000 followers on YouTube. And Jeff Lepard has 80,000 followers or something like that. I know he got close to 100,000. Jeff Lepard was so close to 100,000, man, during the pandemic. I know he was getting real close to 100,000 at that time. But obviously, I think YouTube kind of doesn't like his politics, and they kind of took back some of his subscribers, you know. But yeah, man, I can tell Jeff how to get up to. If Jeff want to really get up to 100,000, I can give Jeff a few pointers on getting up to 100,000, you know. So then that way, you know. But and also yeah. But I'll be watching your vlogs, man. Toronto, Destination Toronto. Let me get you the link, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post Vasily's channel in the chat. So you guys, if you guys get a chance, you guys can follow Vasily, Destination Toronto. I'm just going to post your channel in the chat, man. Streams. I like his streams and his politics. And yeah, man, of course. Well, we're all the same politics, man. Vasily, man, me and Jeff are the same politics. We're the same Actually, I'm more to the right than Jeff. Jeff has to tell me to calm down. Jeff is like, calm down, bro, calm down. I can't. Obviously, YouTube don't like our politics, so obviously we have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? They like you to be like a more left wing, like all like different rainbow colors kind of nonsense, right? So like, YouTube don't like our politics at all, boy. So yeah, but this is Vasily's channel here, Destination Toronto, guys. So he's a supporter, guys. He supported me. He hangs out at Union Station. That's where I met him. Usually, guys, you know I'm hanging out at Union Station because you know what, Vasily, Canadian Vasily, Union Station is like the gonna be the biggest train station in North America. And that's really saying something because Toronto is not the biggest city in North America. You got Mexico City bigger, Los Angeles bigger, Chicago is kinda maybe not bigger, but definitely New York, Los Angeles, and Mexico City are bigger than Toronto. Yet Toronto is soon gonna have the biggest train station in North America. And you know what I think that's so cool is that yeah, the thing that I think is so cool about that is that, yeah, Toronto doesn't have a huge population, but we're going to have the biggest train station in North America. But the thing about the biggest train station in the world is Shinjuku Station. And, Union Station is going to be like that. It's a massive train station and it can be a lot bigger. And it's already the destination point for everything that goes on downtown, like for all the concerts, for all of the hockey and the sporting. It's so massive. They have all kinds of little events inside of there. They have the foodie aisle, food court, mall, everything. So it's just wild, man. So yeah, I think Toronto, the Union Station could be the next Shinjuku Station. It's so massive. It's so big, and I think it's going to be really on-spur. That's one of my favorite spots in Toronto. I like hanging out there. That's why you guys notice I hang out there a lot. I really like hanging out at Union Station. There I don't feel rushed, because this place is so rushed. You're just like a fly inside of there. You are literally a fly on the wall. When you're at Union Station, you're nothing. It's so massive. There's so many hundreds of thousands of people. You are literally nothing inside of there. That's why I can do whatever I want when I'm inside of there, man. Yeah. I've never met or bumped into a normie at Penn Station. Yeah. Yeah, Toronto, as soon as they electrify so Canadian Vasily will know this. When they electrify the tracks at Union Station, as soon as they do that, then Union Station will pass Penn Station. Because then the train traffic will be a lot more, the throughput will be a lot more, and then Union Station will rocket right by Penn Station. But the tracks, right now, they're not electrified, so the trains are still diesel. But once they switch, and they're working on it to get the trains to electric, once the trains are electric, then yeah, Union Station will blow right past Penn Station. The problem we have right now is that the trains are diesel, so we can't get enough throughput. We have 24 tracks. I think it's 24 tracks, 26 tracks at Union Station. But once they're diesel, then we can destroy Penn Station. We can put a lot more trains through Union Station than Penn Station, because Penn Station doesn't have the same amount of trackage as Union Station. So once it's electrified, we'll blow right by Penn Station in terms of traffic. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, brought in the economy, so a lot of money in business, and yeah, 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 of course, man. But they're building still the Union Station. The thing that about Union Station is it's so big, it's so massive. They can continue building it for like 100 years, still hundreds of years. They can keep building it. The building itself is taking up a massive city block in the downtown core. And another thing about Union Station is you can build up. You don't just have to build on the edges of the train station. You can also build up. So that's why I'm saying the sky is the limit. They could build Union Station to like infinity, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. But yeah, as long as the Union Pearson will be the first one electrified. Go Transit will be electrified. Is thing be using a new electric trains? Yeah, that'll be using a new electrified trains. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to the Ontario line. I'm looking forward to the Ontario line and the new GO train station, exhibition station. So yeah, man, a lot of exciting things happening in Toronto, man. Toronto I guess that's the one benefit when you have so many people coming to Toronto. They have to build the transit, man, and they're building it like crazy because it's just too many people, man. So yeah. So we'll see what goes on, man. You guys, man, you're studying with me. We're studying life insurance, guys. We're studying life insurance with Toronto Brad, guys. Yeah, I'm supposed to be studying. I have my pre-exam tomorrow. I have my preliminary exam tomorrow, and then I gotta do my provincial exam after that. So, yeah, I'm studying my ass off, man. So yeah, man, it's good that I'm good. I'm glad that you came in and popped into my live chat, Vasily, man. Usually my chat kind of goes into some craziness, but today is all good. We had Be More Ron in. We had Cheap Charlie. So Cheap Charlie, Billy Blue, he had a channel, and on his channel he had it up to he had a channel, and he was at 500,000 subscribers. He was just in the chat. I don't know if you saw Billy Blue there. He's in Thailand right now. I don't know if I'm gonna catch him, but yeah, Billy Blue is the man. Billy Blue. This is a nice lady here. That's April Allender girl. I don't know if you know April Allender girl. Speaking of the TTC, that's gonna be a long time. Now here's the thing, Vasily. I'm an old man. I don't know how many of these extensions I'm gonna be able to see. Look at those guys that were looking forward to the Eglinton line. Think about how many people that were around when the Eglinton line started construction that are dead now. So it's the same thing with the Richmond Hill line. Yo, Vasily, you might be around for the line, but I might not be around. I might not make it, Vasily. I'm an old man, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the I won't. I'm barely gonna make it to Ontario line. Listen, I'm barely gonna make it to Eglinton line. Like, look at the Eglinton started. How old was I when Eglinton started? How old was I when Eglinton started? The Eglinton construction, the whole process started. I was only about 31 years old. So at that time, there was a mayor called David Miller. So the construction didn't start, but the whole thing, the whole idea of the Eglinton Crosstown, I was 31. I'm 50 years old and it's still not open yet. So you're talking 20 years. So yeah, but your main problem is finding people to pitch to. No, Thailand here, forget that, man. The whole point of this business is I'm not pitching to anybody. I have a downstream to pitch. I'm not going to be doing it. But even if I am doing it, I don't think it's going to be an issue. To be honest, I think you're a little too negative. I have a massive warm market. All of my employees, I can hit up, man. Yeah, Panama Canal, Great Wall of China. Like, come on, you name it. The pyramids. All of these things were built faster than the Eglinton Crosstown, man. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Eglinton Crosstown. Like, China can build a subway. China could build a 20-kilometer subway fully underground in 6 months. And here we are, 20 years, almost 20 years working on the Eglinton Crosstown. So, yeah, man, I was 31 when we first started talking about Eglinton Crosstown. I think I was a 31. It was David Miller, right? And it was 2004, 2005. Yeah, man, that's a long time ago. So I was in my late 20s, early 30s when we were talking about the Eglinton Crosstown, and it's still not open. It's finished, but it's not open yet. So they finished building it, but they haven't opened it yet officially. So we're still waiting for them to open it. Does your down? Yes, of course. Yeah, Thailand Huron. Yes, my downstream needs to pass the exam as well. They need to be able to pass the exam as well. But like I told you just now, I have a lot of desperate people here in Canada looking for a job. So there are a lot of desperate people here in Canada looking for a job. They cannot find a job, man. So you have to do the corporate thing and make these people you're technically your slaves. You have to make them your slaves, man, because yeah, they need a job, so they have to do it. There's no getting around it. There's no pussyfooting around it. If they want a job, they got to do what you say, man. So yeah, so this is April Islander girl. So Vasily, don't be like me. Vasily, what happened to me with this girl here you see right here? I went to Philippines because I was talking with this girl. She was an Instagram star, so I went out to Philippines to meet up with her, and I got a world of hurt, Vasily. So don't be like Toronto Brad. Don't go to Philippines chasing these girls. You're gonna be in a lot of pain. You're gonna have to see the doctor. No, why? No, sure, why? They because time. You're are you in a because they can't get a job. You don't know how hard it is to get a job here now. Didn't you hear Trudeau is bringing in 2 million people? You think there's jobs for 2 million people? That's why. This is the trick. Thailand here and come on, man. What's wrong with you, man? You know the situation. It's in every country in the West now. You're mass migrating so that people don't have job choice. And that when they get a job, they have to stick to it. That's the reason why this is my formula. You don't understand what's going on here? They're bringing in so many people that they cannot easily get a job, man. They have no options, man, Tyler and Heron. They have no options. That's why this is what the corporations want. They want you to be a slave. That's what I just told you, that they don't want to hire Canadians because we don't if the manager tells a Canadian any kind of bullshit, the Canadian will just tell them to take a hike. That's why they want the temporary workers, because they're on a permit. The permit is tied to the job. If they lose their job, they get deported. That's what they want. They want a slave voice. So that's why we're offering to give these guys a job, like if they're on international student or what they're on their work permit after they finish their student studies, then we can help them out. Now we can give them a job and, whatever, man. But I don't know if they don't need to be Canadian citizen. I don't know if they need to be resident. They may need to be permanent resident, not temporary worker to do this type of work. I don't think you can be temporary. You have to be permanent resident to do this type of work, man. So I can't offer this job to the students anyway, but you know, maybe I can find some office work for them. If I can set up an office, then I could set up some office work for the students. I saw some nice ones, man. I saw some nice little Indian students. There's some of them are okay, man. I mean, I know like I'm not supposed to be talking like that, but I seen a couple of them are right, man. So I'm not gonna say no. Like I seen some Indian girls and they're okay, man. I ain't saying. I mean, I saw one girl on the bus or something, and she was wearing those like those leggings, and I could see all of the dimples in her butt. It was like cottage cheese, man. But it was nice. Still, she had a nice shape. But I was seeing every crack and thing in her butt. I was like, wow, this girl is on another level, man. You don't really see them like that. Yeah, yeah. But I don't really want cold calling. Like I said, I want to set up an actual office. What I would like to do is have my own office set up. So what I'll do is when I get my business license, I can get to the feds, I can get a loan, and then I can pay salaries, I can pay rent, I can do a real storefront business. That would be optimal. And then I don't have to be here in Canada. I could be in the Thailand or the Philippines or wherever. I could run my business from overseas. I wouldn't have to be here in Canada. I could get my business office manager, set up my location, my storefront, and then I don't have to be physically here in Canada. That would be the whole plan. That's the whole point of my business plan here, is that I don't have to be in Canada. I can run my downstream is going to run the business. I have an office manager. Everything will be done for me. That's my whole plan. I'm going to get a government loan, like I said. If I could get a couple 100,000, 200,000 or 300,000, bam, then that's it. Done deal, man. And I already told you that the income potential is kind of crazy on this too, right? I think I kind of told you guys that yeah, man, you don't take much to bring in $2,000 or $3,000 a week. That's just like nothing, to be honest. And you could do that year after year after year. So, you know, of course, yes. Everything rolls up, Thailand here, and everything rolls up. So if they get a downstream, even their downstream rolls up to me, but it also rolls up to them. So everybody gets a cut. You know, it's classic sales business, man. Thailand here. You act like you've never done sales before, man. You've done sales, man. You know about sales. Come on, man. This is sales, man. We're talking here. Sales and insurance and finance, man. Come on. Financial sales, financial consulting. It's all the same shit, man. You know all about this. How are you acting like you don't that you've never done this before? I know you've done this type of work. Everybody's done this type of work before. Of course, of course. But I haven't been taught the downstream. My main focus right now is the focus is getting the insurance license, getting my mutual fund license. I'm not being taught how to build a downstream, but I know already what my plan is because I know how to maximize the business. Obviously, I could sell my insurance myself, or I could just build my downstream and let those guys sell, and then I could just work overseas. You haven't done sales before? Yeah, but you're still a young guy. I don't think I did my first sales job until I was 24, 25 years old. Is when I started doing my first sale. I think my real first sales job I was in my mid 20s, early to mid 20s when I started doing real sales, man. Anyways, guys, I think I need to study, guys. Oh, you're 20. Yeah, you still got time, man. You got time, man. But just remember one thing before I sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Before I sign off, Vasily, remember to invest $100 a month forever and never stop doing that. That's the key right there. Start right now and don't stop, no matter what. $100 a month or even $200 a month, whatever you can afford, but just don't stop it until it's time to retire. And that's my sign off term. Canadian Vasily, welcome to the Toronto Bred Thailand chat. Thanks for joining in. We do this all maybe once a week, usually on the weekends. If not at Union Station, then I do it from my house right now. So thanks for joining in, and I should be in Thailand in about 4 or 5 weeks. I'll be in Thailand. Looking forward to that. I will book my flight. I will take my leave of absence. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care and have a great weekend, guys. Maybe tomorrow night I'll do it after my exam. I'll do another live stream, guys. Take care.